Okay, we've gotten our white canvas put down, and while this dries a little bit, we're gonna put something over here. And I leave it up to anyone what clothes they want to put over there. Put something that's specific to your life. Make it personalized. I am gonna choose a pair of jeans just because they're easy and they're iconic. And a little tip, if most people know this, but it's easier to add dark to light than light to dark. So we're gonna mix a slightly darker than the sky blue jean, and then we're gonna put shadows in with darker blue to show wrinkles and such. So I'm using a number 9, which is this wedge. It's one of my favorite types of brushes. It's just easy to handle and you can switch it rather easily to a fine tip if you want. So we're just gonna add a little bit of dark blue and a little bit of big blue, sky blue. Get this little slightly darker. And the reason why I'm making it slightly darker is because the sky is the same color as our light blue. And I want to be able to see the jeans to make them darker in areas that will make it stand out. I'm also going to show that it's going in the wind a little bit because my quilt is waving in the wind a little bit. So there's my color. See how it's a little bit darker than the sky blue. So start with the spots where the clothespins would be holding them. And just like when I was pulling paint out with the white, I'm doing the same thing with the blue. And I don't want these to be quite as long as the quilt. That would be an awfully long person, tall person. Not that that isn't possible, but I would know. I have 4 foot legs, and I've had them since I was a kid. Yep, I was the tall girl in class. Gonna kind of flare these out a little bit. And you could do this as a wide line, or you could outline it like I'm doing it. Outlining for me is a little bit easier, but with paint, it doesn't matter. You can do both ways. Just want to make sure I have enough paint to do this job, this task. Dim my light a little bit more. It's just a little bright. And like before, I could have We could have kept this whiter and then, but I'm gonna, and then painted this in, but in the long scheme of things, I don't think it's gonna matter too much. You're not really gonna notice that ground underneath. A little flare. Got a little knee here, a worn knee. I think this is going to go out just a little bit more. Now I'm starting to push around paint, so I'm going to have to take a break. And that's just as well, because when I add the shadow, I don't want it to push the paint around either. So I'm just gonna let it dry like that. Clean up my brush really good. Now I'm a little curious if anybody has looked up Friendship Star to see what that looks like by now. It's a unique little set of triangles. And what we're gonna try and do is a circle, like a wreath of those triangles to create that friendship quilt.